What the media are going to say now? What is Rory Jennings going to say now? Oh, you haven't beat anyone good. Brighton were unbeaten coming into this game. Oh, well, you're just young players. You'll fold eventually. 4 wins on the bounce. Oh, well, Brighton are a good side. Yeah, but Chelsea just beat them 4-2. And Cole Palmer broke a Premier League record and scored 4 goals in the first half. Chelsea, offensively, were in gear 3 in the second half. Could have easily scored about 10 today. Easily. Chelsea were absolutely superb. Offensively, I can't compliment them enough. The movement of everybody, the interchanging, the link-up play, the decisions. 8 times out of 10, it was all on point. Now, my favourite goal out of all the Chelsea goals, was it the free kick? The free kick was spectacular. Don't get us wrong. Like, take nothing away from the accuracy, the technical ability. But my favourite goal was the last one. I thought that little cute pass from Jadon Sancho was beautiful. And the finish, the movement of Cole Palmer was unbelievable. A lot of players would have tried and hit that far corner. But Cole Palmer is different, man. He is different. He's a cheat code. He just slotted that home powerfully into the near post. And it was just a beautiful finish. That's why the goalkeeper was caught off guard, because he thought Cole Palmer was going to go in that far post. So let's talk about Cole Palmer. He is a cheat code. Like, I've literally run out of compliments about that boy. He's such an intelligent footballer, such a good technical footballer, that he makes the game look easy. When you watch him play, it's weird because when you watch him play, it doesn't look like he's moving quick. It doesn't look like he's ferocious and he's dribbling. But he is dangerous. He is dangerous. Brighton could not cope with him today. Could not cope. And he's taking that match ball home. And believe you me, that he should treasure that, because he was unstoppable today. But so with Chelsea offensively, I thought, yes, I had the moments where they could have scored more, get granted. But putting 4 past Brighton like they did was unbelievable. And the movement of players, the intelligence, the technical ability, the flair, the clinical, the decisiveness was all on point in that first half. Second half, it looked like they didn't have to be that way because they were just cruising in gear 3 offensively. Now, what I want to give kudos to Enzo Maresca for is the use of Cole Palmer. He just had him picking up pockets of space behind Brighton's midfield, and that just dismantled Brighton's shape, because they didn't know whether to drop back, didn't know whether to leave him to the centre-backs or to drop back and pick up on himself. They were caught in 2 minds consistently, and that's how Chelsea broke them down. I said in my pre-match review that that's how they're going to do it. Use Cole Palmer behind their midfield, picking up pockets of space, and then use those inside channels. That's exactly what Nicholas Jackson done. Although he didn't score, although he probably didn't make an impact on the ball as you would like, but off the ball, his movement was tremendous. I thought Jadon Sancho can hold his head out high. Noni Manueki, I thought he was good without being great. He looks a bit off to me. I don't know if that's anybody else. But let's talk about Brighton's first goal. There was a few errors. If we're going to take out some negatives from this game, I thought Caicedo could have moved the ball a lot quicker, just shifted these lines, especially that early in the game. But Robert Sanchez, he's got no right to come out and try and get that, because he's caught in no man's land. And that gave Ruta a free header just to find the back of the net, which he did. So, yeah, for me, I blame Robert Sanchez. He just didn't have to come out and try and claim that. But then Cole Palmer showed the signs. He was giving them the signals that he's going to be dangerous, and he got through. He was unlucky to hit the post. It was like he done all the hard stuff right, and what he's usually very good at, he got wrong in this time, but boy, did he make up for it. Boy, did he make up for it when he put first one past Brighton, the second one past Brighton. Even the penalty was cool. Even the penalty was cold. He just slotted it home like it was nothing, no pressure, nothing on his shoulders, just cool, calm, and composed. Then that free kick, although I prefer the fourth goal, that free kick, man, it was spectacular. The accuracy, the technique, the strike of the ball was all 10 out of 10. You cannot fault it. But I always say movement's the key in football. And if you look at all of Chelsea's goals, it all came from brilliant movement. The first goal, movement from Jackson to get in to then assist Cole Palmer. The penalty, when Jadon Sancho give it to Enzo, Enzo give it back because of the movement of Sancho to win the penalty. The free kick, yes, I granted that movement in the middle of the park, I'll take that. But then the last goal, the movement of Cole Palmer to come across the centre-back for then Sancho to play the ball, a vertical, progressive ball into the space for then Cole Palmer to finish. It was all done on brilliant movement. And that's just, the players are now getting used to each other. And offensively, if Chelsea played anybody today, they would have caused them a lot of problems offensively because they were just on it. They were sharp. And I don't know how the media, the fans can't be excited by this, because Chelsea on paper have a glowing potential. It's like a flower and it's slowly just blossoming. A young flower. Thing of Chelsea is a seed when they bought all those players. And now it's just blossoming into something beautiful. So yeah, I'm incredibly excited about Chelsea moving forward. That's 4 wins on the bounce now. We had 4 home games in a row. We've won 2 so far, and I think Brighton was the hardest one. We've got Ghent next, and then Nottingham Forest. I said I wanted maximum points in the league, and it looks like we're on course for that before Liverpool away. Now, defensively, I thought Maresca got it tactically spot on. My pre-match review, I said defensively, you want Chelsea pressing in a 4-4-2 formation. The reason being is having Cole Palmer alongside Jackson marks their centre-backs, and their centre-backs want to be the ones who start their initial press. So if you stop that supply, it forces Brighton to start their press by their wing-backs or full-backs, and that just dismantles everything that they're looking to do. It dismantles angles, it dismantles the movement in the middle of the park, and that's exactly what Chelsea got right. I thought defensively we grew into the game. We didn't start so well, especially with that first goal. And the second goal was a mistake as well. So if you think about it, Brighton have scored 2 goals from our own mistakes. And yes, we made the mistake, but that's a positive because they're not just absolutely breaking we down, if that makes sense. Yes, I want the mistakes cut out, but I'd much rather it be our own fault so then we can correct it rather than a team just absolutely running through. But I thought it was a great battle in the middle of the park between Caicedo and Carlos Bilba. I thought Caicedo and Enzo again grew into the game and got better as the game went on. I thought Cucurella was brilliant. I thought Malo Gusto, for his first game back, was good. Wasn't spectacular, but he did what he had to do against their danger man. Because if you look at Brighton's stats this season, everything's went through Matoma. He's top of the charge for nearly everything. Progressive carries in the final third, more shot creating actions. Everything's went through Matoma. So to cut off that supply line, yes, he did get dribbled past a few times, which I noticed. But the majority of the time, he did his job. But even the substitutes that come on did their role, and you've got to give credit to the manager for this because everyone's in tune. Everyone knows their role. Everyone knows what they've got to do every time they step on that football pitch. And this is the beauty of Chelsea Football Club right now. It gives the manager headaches, good headaches. Now, against Ghent, you'll probably see the same or similar team that you did against Barrow. And it's up to them to step up to the plate. They've got to now show the manager that they're willing and good enough to play in this starting 11 in the Premier League, because it's extremely difficult to change a winning team or to change 2 or 3 players in a winning team. You'll get the odd change like Malo Gusto coming in today, but it's extremely difficult when you're beating the likes of Brighton, handing them their first defeat of the season, to change a winning team. But I'm already excited for Ghent. Already excited to watch Chelsea play again because they're fluid, they're expressive, they've got good movement. It looks like the more they play together, the more they're in sync with each other. And this can evolve into a dangerous thing. So I want to know your thoughts instead of my thoughts. I thought it was because we're playing Brighton, who are one of the most tactically sophisticated teams in the league, it's extremely difficult to break them down. And Chelsea look like they've done it with ease at times. So I want to know your thoughts. Drop us in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. But yeah, fans, be excited because there's going to be down points in the league, no doubt. But these high points get you giddy. Go up the Chelsea.